A cell membrane is the brain of a cell. If the water surrounding the cell is compiled of toxic waste, then you are prone to all types of ailments or diseases. That's because your membrane cell is telling you, I am sick. The causes of sick cells' membranes are the toxic waste that you are exposed to, or come into contact with daily. Examples of such waste are heavy metal, pharmaceutical drugs, unhealthy or toxic air, imbalances of emotions, stress, foods, negativity, elimination, blockage of the pores, and radiation are just to name a few, not forgetting the beings who are a danger to humans. Scoundrels. However, the main ingredient to a sick cell or cells is what each and every one of us has access to in our own home: salt. Yes, salt, that refined white poisonous killer substance that you keep in a jar on your dining table or in your kitchen cupboards, is a deadly chemical to that small membrane cell that is within your being. This processed substance, filled with approximately 97.5% sodium chloride, is a complete danger to any unsick cell in the body. Your body is under attack, and someone out there is responsible, and that someone is most certainly not you, or is it? Your cells are under attack, and your attackers gain from you, because you purchased this deadly poisonous substance. Then, you feed this deadly substance onto your pure beings, where your cells are stored, which creates your own illness, and you, yes you, destroy yourselves, from your own purchase, and your own inability to stop. You must take responsibility for your own being, and create your own actions, to your own responsibilities. Prevent this toxic waste from entering your cells. You will become ill from this toxic killer. Always remember, the healer who cures you is the healer within you, the inner self, you. The soul is the existence beyond the physical. Our entire outlook on this material world is conveyed to us through our five senses: seeing, hearing, feeling, smiling and tasting, but our consciousness shapes our true vibrant divine reality, and if you travel within this reality of self, you will realize, the material world to which you exist, is an illusion to the reality of what is true, and knowing what is true will give self the reality of what to consume. Knowing is the key factor to surviving, and that key is stored in none other than you, self. Our vessels need salt to function. Salt helps to provide nutrients to our cells, and regulate other body functions, maintain stability in areas like blood pressure, and water retention, but using the incorrect salt like refined table poisonous salt, is detrimental to various parts of the anatomy, creating respiratory problems, breaking down the immune system, heart attack, high blood pressure, increased anxiety, liver failure, diabetic and kidney problems. Poisonous white table salt is one of the most dangerous killers to our bodies, if not the most dangerous, because it contains so much sodium chloride that it destroys your internal being. Real salt has its own property that carries traces of minerals and nutrients. The list of different types of salt is lengthy, so I will concentrate on the lethal weapon to our beings, poisonous white table salt. We are now aware of the dangers of table salt. We now know this type of salt comes in line with the material world, to gain and to destroy you, and we know that this type of salt is ammunition for self-destruction to our beings. Well, while T sleeps, she writes, without any acknowledgement until she awakes. From T's channel, she gets clear guidelines on various topics that could benefit the world at large. T channel says, salt is an important factor to our beings, but only in its natural form, and the cause of drooling, those white mucus-looking marks, that drains from your mouth, when you awake, that's dry to your face, from your sleep, is too much sodium chloride, in your being, and that a sign of your body saying, stop, no more, Our body was not built for poison, and just how animals and plants survive in their environments without added ingredients, so we should also. The channel goes on to say, never bath in sodium chloride contaminated poison water, because it carries the same damage by entering your pores, and create adverse damage to your beings. It goes on to say, adding pure seaweed to the bath with rosemary, is a way to fight the poison from your system. T says for more information on how to prepare the bath, write into the site Wisdom Beyond Beings for further information and instructions. Urine is a key factor in showing signs to the stability of our health. It indicates, and shows with trigger warnings, the amount of toxic waste our bodies are exposed to internally. Our pee or urine color gives you a very good indication of what is happening to your internal being. Having an abnormal urine color indicates a sign of something unhealthy or even dangerous. Not drinking enough mineral water create many ailments, especially if you consume poisonous white table salt. This can cause headaches, dizziness, sleepiness and irritability. Your health is of paramount importance here on the earth plane. It's your responsibility to keep your body in a healthy state. Water is very important. It helps to flush your organs, and keep your urine in its correct flow and color. Urine should not be concentrated. Excess salt can cause a stroke, heart attacks and high blood pressure, and remember, if your kidneys can't get rid of enough sodium, it starts to accumulate in the blood. Too much sodium chloride attracts and holds water. High sodium chloride intake can push up your blood pressure, and certainly increase your risk of heart disease and stroke. Too much sodium will increase blood volume, which makes the heart work extra hard and overtime to move the blood through your being. It's also important to realize our body needs sodium to function. We need electrolyte that will balance or readjust fluid levels in the body. Keeping the body hydrated is a function of sodium, and it works by pumping water to the cells. Please go to part 2 to complete this video. See you on the other side.